Bro, we've been on a roll recently. I feel like my trading has been at a completely different level, and I think that all the years of work is really, really paying off right now. The way I've been journaling my trades, the way I've been recapping all my trades, the way I've been taking my entries have been extremely patient and calculated, and I think this comes with years and years of experience. I don't believe that this is going to happen overnight. I'm not saying that at all, but I truly feel that if you just continue to practice and continue to journal your trades and learning from each position, trading just gets easy. And then after trading gets easy, life gets easy. So I do believe that you guys watching this right now have the potential to do it. All you have to do is really just lock in. Look for only 2 to 3 different setups that you're looking to trade each and every day. What a real trader does, it's not a trader who has 10,000 positions and practice those positions one time, but a trader is having 1 or 2 or 3 positions and they practice those positions 10,000 times. So I truly believe that if you guys look for the correct setups and the setups that you guys are looking to take day in and day out, and not really switching up the strategy too much, and then just becoming accustomed and becoming a master of that one setup, I think that's where your trading can really excel. As a trader, things get hard, things get difficult. No strategy is going to be profitable year round. There's going to be bad months, there's going to be bad weeks, there's going to be bad days, but I truly feel that right now, this time of year is when my strategy is like number one at its peak. Whenever you have data for 4 or 5 years and you've journaled each and every trade for 4 to 5 years, you start to realize when your trading strategy is more profitable than not. So I think you have to take advantage of those months when you know that your strategy plays out and really up the risk and look to make as much money during those good months that you know you've had in the past. You have to take advantage of the moments that your strategy is playing out, and I truly feel that right now is my peak of this year, and I truly believe that you guys can do it too, but you guys just aren't finding the data. You guys aren't really looking to better yourselves as traders. You guys are just trying to make the easy way out or take shortcuts in this journey, and there is no shortcuts in this journey. Good things take time, great things take longer. Trading is a great thing, but you guys need to lock in and focus on, you know, what you guys want to be as a trader. Do you guys want to treat this as a career, or do you guys want to just treat this as a hobby? Hobby traders don't make a lot of money. Career traders make a lot of money, and I think that you guys, if you guys just make yourself follow those trading rules, have a trading plan, and really follow the rules that you know you're breaking. A lot of traders know exactly what they're doing wrong, but don't want to fix it, because everything in trading is a decision. If you decide to follow all your rules, you will follow all your rules. But if you decide that you're going to be reckless in trading, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to make it. And having said that, I don't think that out of 10 traders, only 1 will succeed. I think that out of 10 traders, 9 people will quit. I don't think that that's just the case with you guys and my students. My students really want to be there. They're on the live streams. They're doing everything possible to make it happen. But let's hop into this breakdown so you guys can understand exactly what I mean and how you guys can catch similar trades just like me. I'm also going to include the stream highlights as well so that you guys can see me actually calling it out on stream. I appreciate the support. Let's hop right into it. Okay, so the first trade that we took here was a gold position, which was an absolute freaking banger of a trade, bro. Like, looking back at it, I didn't even know this crazy move actually happened, but I knew that selling at the top here was the correct move. But I'm gonna give you guys all the transparency with it. Here's a clip of me actually calling the trade on live stream. Execute gold sells here. Gold, it seems like gold is trying to buy. Yeah, bro, look, we're at all-time highs, so me taking a trade all the way at the highs here is just due to the fact that I'm anticipating this 30-minute fake out and to continue this chop, bro. Because if we're in the range, most likely we're just gonna come down and tap into the lows here. So that's why I'm selling. Bro, this is perfect trading. There we go. Stops to break even here, chat. I'm not gonna be closing. Risk-free position. Whatever happens, happens, bro. It's another reason why I'm moving my stops to break even. Hafa. Lots of like wicks down here, bro. A lot of wicks on the 15, bro. I don't like that at all, bro. Also the 30, bro. So if this 30 closes like this though, we could see a top wick on the 30-minute time frame and then just continue the rally to the downside, bro, which I will be looking to hold runners on this position to potentially push all the way down here. There we go. Stops to break even. That zone just hit, and I'm gonna be looking to close some positions right there. Bangers. That's dubs, bro. And I want to just break it down from the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, it's going to be kind of hard to trade gold or look at for positions on gold because we are just in no man's land. We're creating all-time highs here. But what I did notice on the daily time frame was we started to come up here and started to reject this area over here. And what I also like about the 4-hour time frame is that we had a strong bullish candle here. But if you notice, price kind of weakened out on this candle, showing me not a lot of strength in the market. Because if we're really bullish, bullish, you're gonna get a small candle and then a big candle, and then a small candle usually either starts to range or you start to get a reversal. So that's one of the clues that I used in order to take a position for sells. And then on the 2-hour time frame, you just constantly start seeing that price is getting weaker and weaker and weaker. So these are certain clues that will help you actually catch winning trades if you guys can just read every single candlestick and understand that every single candlestick has a high and has a low. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low right over here. That was kind of the market switching direction at this moment. And then we went down to the 1-hour time frame. On the 1-hour time frame, I pretty much just had this zone here drawn out. I had a level of support over here, which we were respecting over here. The whole session we were really respecting these two levels. So that was pretty much the range that I was willing to trade. Then I went down to the 30-minute time frame, and on the 30-minute time frame, we started to get this. A lot of traders would think that this is a breakout, but I call this an indecision candle because we broke the lows and we also broke the highs. So there's really no trade here to go bullish because we broke those lows. So that's market structure starting to switch. Now we went down to the 15-minute time frame, and on the 15-minute time frame, we started to notice that price is starting to respect this high over here. Right over here, this was our higher high of the market, and if we cannot break higher high structure, we're most likely going to come back and break lower low structure. So we actually started to go down to the lower time frames to catch this entry, and all I started to see was price started to give us a breakout candle here, but we started to form this range, and in this range we were looking at the market and it looked just like this. We noticed that price was coming up, and I knew that if we couldn't break out of these highs over here, we're most likely going to respect these highs, create lower high structure here, and then to create a new lower low over here. That was what I was anticipating in the market. We then decided to go on the 3-minute time frame, and what do we get here? We just get a bunch of chop. So what did I tell Stream? I told them, hey guys, I see this candlestick coming down here. What I'm really looking for is waiting for some sort of rejection over here so I can then take the flip of the candle. It was on this candle over here where we decided to sell. Right here, once price came up, rejected this range, flipping bearish, we knew that we should be in this position. But what I also noticed was on the 30-minute time frame, it was a lot of wicks over here, and on the 15-minute time frame, a bunch of wicks. I decided to move my stops to break even. Once we started to reject lows, this candle didn't close like this, it closed just like this. I was like, guys, let's just move our stops to break even. Let's make this position a risk-free trade. To trade the markets and be risk-free is probably one of the best feelings in the world, and a lot of people would get upset when price comes back up and stops them out at break even. But you also have to take advantage of those positions because you will actually notice that that's where you are at an advantage, because the market put you $500, $1,000 in profit, and that's the market's money. You're no longer risking your personal capital, you're now risking other people's capital. So if this trade goes up and hits us at break even, there's no reason to be upset. You have to be willing to take break even trades as a trader and be okay if it hits your break even. But for this position here, we just went straight into profit, and bro, we absolutely smashed this target that we had for the day. If you notice, price then comes down, boom boom boom. So now I'm not saying that gold is bearish. Gold is definitely not bearish, especially with all the war talks that's happening. That drives a lot of fear in the market. That drives people to gold, right? Because they're taking their money out of stocks, putting it in gold, putting it in things that goes up with inflation. So I'm not saying that gold is bearish now. That's not what I'm saying at all. But I knew that after having this distribution phase in the market, we should get that markdown phase in the market, which comes down and taps into this area to maybe start to form some support here and then rally to the all-time highs again. But remember, nothing in the market just goes straight up, right? We need that retracement. We need the market to breathe in order to then catch the next move to the upside. So, I mean, we could potentially see a retracement coming from this area here. If I'm willing to take a buy position right over here and maybe take a sell, now we're just in this range, right? We have that level of support. Now we can easily start to look for buys above or sells below, but the markets are kind of slow right now, so I won't be taking any of those positions. Move on to the next trade that we took. This was actually the second trade that we took. We started our day off here on oil. Has our small no trade range over here. If we're below this zone though, I'm bearish. If we're above it, I'll be bullish. But if you notice on the hourly time frame, we kind of already picked direction when we broke this previous lower high, came down, formed the higher low. So if we come up and break previous higher highs, we could definitely look to take buy positions. So we have buy stops here at 74. Okay, we're in this trade. We got to stay above 74, but it is looking like a break retest to hold this level of support to push up. So if you guys aren't in this trade, we're at entry here. But this is a very tricky point in the market because you don't necessarily want to close because you could respect this level of support support, but the risk of holding this trade is that you can respect this level of resistance, right? So like right here, the trade is still kind of 50-50 here, and we're just waiting for either a break up above, break below, right? Come on, bro. Give me the move. Fly, baby. Push, baby. Push. Yes, sir. There we go. TP1 smash, guys. I'm gonna be looking to close some of my positions right there. Beautiful. And leaving runners. Oil. There we go. We went up to the daily time frame here. We had that level of support being formed here, and then we had this level of resistance being formed here. So we were in this daily range, and I knew that because we had support, resistance, support, resistance, right? So that was everything I needed to know. But on the 4-hour time frame, we started to see that we had this range. So this is how the markets looked when I came to the charts, and we noticed that we rejected the lows here, and we also had a small level of resistance at this level here. That was my 4-hour range, my no trade range, looking to target either these highs over here, and this was my whole idea for this trade. If we break up above here, we should be targeting here. If we break below here, we should be targeting here. But I was mainly looking for buy positions today. We start to get that, you know, that momentum coming up to the upside. So when the markets came, we know that we were breaking lower high structures here as well. So this lower high structure told me everything I needed to know about this trade. Once we started to break that lower high structure, I knew that if we come down and respect the previous lows, we should be looking for buy positions. So that's what we did. So right here, we started to set buy stops at this position. We kind of had our stop loss a little bit tight on this position. I had it at 75, which wasn't the nicest place to put our stop loss, but I needed to target our areas up here. So I didn't want to have such a big stop loss because I knew that right here to the left, we had a level of reaction. So if I were to have a stop loss underneath these lows, I can't really look to target that range. I want to make sure that my stop loss is at a good risk to reward where I could target this range and be confident that that market is actually going to move up there. I went out to the 15-minute time frame, and we were just waiting here. We had this level of support drawn out right over here as well. If you notice, we do get reactions here to the left. So we just waited. We were patient, right? We waited for the market to tell us what it was going to do. Then we started to form this trend line formation right here, which isn't the nicest trend line, but it definitely was a trend line sitting right there. Then we went down to the 5-minute time frame. On the 5-minute time frame, we just had buy stop set. So we were just waiting for this level to confirm. Execution point was right there, and then we started to get a little bit of chop. But this was just a break and a retest of that previous structure, holding that level of support, and then we just looked to target our next range, which was sitting right over here. So absolute banger trade. Stops went to break even. We were at break even here for a while, and then the runners eventually did get stopped out, unfortunately. But overall, banger trade, winning trades all around here. I truly feel, guys, that you guys can do it too. If you guys just watch all of the previous recap videos, all of my educational videos on this channel, it's completely free. Join the live streams. There's no reason why you shouldn't be profitable if you're taking each and every one of my trades, but you guys have to be on the live streams day in and day out. I appreciate the support. If you guys do want to join the mentorship or the signals, links are down below. Good luck. Bye.